following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
We are recording in now.
In now.
Sorry, I've got to get back into
promo mode.
to the champion mode.
Burchelled!
So I believe we still have some time before we hit the cluster.
Which most of us are using for sleep.
Sleeping.
Oh yeah, no, we are using for sleep.
Good job remembering something that happened literally 10 minutes ago.
Leave me alone.
It didn't involve dogs, so I can't remember.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Look,
no, shut up.
Sleep is that thing you do after drinking.
Oh, that bit where you like pass out and it's just blackness.
Yep. Sleep is that thing you do before you have kids. So I'm told.
So, kids are gross. Who needs them?
Yeah, no, fuck that shit.
We should just put them in tanks until they're all grown up.
Why should they get
That
tanks? I
sounds
want tanks.
Yeah,
Give me a
even-
T-65.
Yeah, Evangelion. That's exactly how we handle this.
So everybody's basically sleepy.
Well, we could skip through the bit where we're sleeping.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to run through the snores and the dreams. Although, if anybody wants to roll for dreams, they're free.
I didn't get wasted.
I mean, there's no point low gain rolling for dreams, but
Because Logain always has the same dream.
yeah.
You don't need to roll because you used to dream I had a dog. Now it's mine, I won't let it go. When the dog, I feel at home.
Nice.
Time has passed and now I've grown. Used to dream I had a dog.
Slightly
Now it's
below-
mine, I
Yeah.
won't let
Below
go.
I don't want to roll for dreams so much as I want to take a 1 because I didn't drink or pass out doing something brain taxing. So
Demons.
So you have more sexy pirate dreams?
like that, or where
Why
it's coming up
why
on.
is this a one dream, by the way? It's for some reason
He's
for Silo.
found a sneaky way of getting the hot, sexy
No,
dreams.
it doesn't even need to be
Well,
like
probably
about
not.
his touching. He has a lot of things that he could have nightmares about, and we're coming up on one of them.
Oh, I know. Perfect one for you will be
The CIA chasing
after
us
the
through.
after the conversation you had. It's like you suddenly discover you have biotics, and then there's a big suit tear, and you start feeling sick and feeling weak.
Oh
and,
god!
yeah.
And then a bunch of sexy nurses come along.
We'll get you out of your suit, don't worry. We'll save you.
No,
Okay, slightly below average, but not bad. Dream for Tiala. You're at a Biotiball game, watching your girlfriend play against the Oryx, and the Oryx win.
That's a good dream. Why would you?
Also, it's not that bad. Because I have Logan
Yes,
beside me
it's
going, yeah!
That's why it's a 9. You rolled a 9. It's not bad, but it's not terrible.
Logan's
It's
happy,
like-
so I'm happy.
And then, like, the stadium goes all dark, and you just hear Logan like.
But that's a bad dream again.
Is Rosa rolling for it? No, she's not gonna literally
Cougars
roll that
lose.
dice.
I don't have to roll the dice, I'm not rolling the dice.
I'm gonna use all my good numbers if I do that.
Yeah, you end
Why
up
do you think I
basically
make
at
them roll for
20.
dreams in superhero game?
Yeah, it is all my good
Gets
numbers.
those good big numbers out of the way. This is a test of the emergency dream broadcast system.
So, eventually, Trish just puts out an alert that you're in system.
Awakening the command chair already, I am just exuding an order of competency, competence, and bigness.
Oh, I'm into the cockpit.
I walk into the cockpit, still checking my suit for breaches.
Your suit's fine.
That must have just been a dream.
Yes, it was. Right. Do you often dream about fatal suit tears because of biotics?
Wait, how do you know this?
I don't
You
know
can't-
that. I don't know that.
can't- It's not like this is one of those things where you can spy on him.
I don't know that at all. But it's a reasonable assumption based on our conversation.
Make a roll.
All right. I can't read that. No, that's only a 3.
No,
Nah.
you can't make that.
Unless
Best you
it's
can
a-
get is he does seem to be afraid of his suit being damaged or something. But
Yeah. So the first part's still fine.
Sometimes. It's not the most prominent nightmare I had. Just unflicking those switches I flicked last time I left.
Oh, we'll need that to live.
No, it's not what that does.
Rose is in the bathroom, the light keeps on going off and on. Fuck!
So,
no, that's
Where we go?
The water just keeps going hot cold for some reason.
where do we have a switch for this?
Well, Tiala's the one that got the information, so...
Where are we heading, Captain?
The system, so we need to scan for ships.
Oh, right.
Would you like me to do that?
Yes.
What parameters can you give me?
Krogan vessel.
How many ships can you see? How many ships have passed through here, can you tell?
Scanning. I will require a time frame.
You two are the ones who got the information from people. I don't know fuck.
It can't be. Path had time, the information, and then they had time to leave. It's got to be within the last week. When was the star? Star wasn't that long
It
ago.
was within the week, wasn't
Within
it?
a week.
That was stolen about 3 or 4 days ago, depending on.
Yeah.
And then we, of course, got to take them time to pull off the job. They wouldn't have gone straight to Omega, surely. So 2 days? Try 2 days.
Scanning.
If they have a really good pilot, it could be a shorter time frame.
I pick up 7 drive trails.
7.
How many of them seem to be the same drive, but are a more decayed form?
Scanning. 4 of the drive trails are from the same ship. 1 are departing, 1 are returning.
Where's that one going?
I think that's me.
So you could hear something vibrating.
Oh, it would have been.
Oh, but it would have been my one with the thingy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we are back.
See ya, Presidente.
So, yes, that's right. Trish was going to give you the Hephaestus system.
That drive trail, does it match any known Krogan ship profiles?
Potentially.
Are there any other drive trails that do?
It could also be attributed to certain classes of Turian fighter. Sorry, Turian ship. Sorry, not fighter, because that's a specific. Yeah.
Do any of the other trails lead to the same place? Could be important.
One other trail does.
What is that one other trail most likely?
Potentially also a Krogan ship.
The fleet loves Krogan ships. Lots of space.
I would have thought your species would have enough of that.
Zalo doesn't respond.
Zalo will remember that. Logan will not give a fuck.
We only get a 19. Yeah, we get a 19 to take us to the Hephaestus system.
Okay.
What's
19 total.
Yeah.
It's another D20.
From 20. We want low, right?
Don't worry, you're dividing it by 2 because you've already done like half the journey.
Okay, so it will be a 7 then.
You will arrive in 4 hours.
4 hours till action. I'm gonna go do some study.
Just lean in my captain's chair. Resume Captain's log. Insert current dates and times. We are approaching the Hephaestus system based on our scans of drive trails in the area. We have hopes of finding our quarry there and the stolen artifact we believe they possess, based on information given to us by the various sources. Once there, we will attempt to perceive what will be the correct method of breaching their establishment and making off with our prize with as little casualties as possible to our own crew. However, we have had to replace Team B 3 times now. If we do not return and somehow this log makes it into your hands, tell my family I said hello. And
So I'll leave the cockpit now.
I'll leave at the same time. As soon as the door's closed. Why was he talking like that?
Doesn't matter.
But
If you would like to know, go back and ask him.
no, that's fine. That's fine.
yes, Zalu, come back and ask me. You want to understand? Let me in.
I get the strange feeling that I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go study for a while.
What did you want to study?
Okay.
Medicine.
Oh my god, you're actually going to do
I've
that?
done some.
Some?
And I hold that I'm probably better than your average entry into this course. I probably could master it without study. But I should be a good boy and study anyway.
Sounds like a
Wait,
bet.
subject.
With who, myself? Yes, I'll have a bit. 1,000 credits that you can't do that. I'll take your action.
Sounds like something you do.
I haven't been drinking today, right?
Good boy.
As far as I know, you haven't. I don't recall you saying you drink anything.
Yeah, I haven't done any drinking.
He's dehydrated then.
What do you? He doesn't have alcohol in his alcohol system.
His little sippy tube's just gin.
I ginned something up myself. What's Tiala doing since she left the cockpit at the same time?
I'll go. I'll read biology for an hour, then get my kit ready.
Cool. There's biology. Rosa?
Probably digging through the ship's reserve of MREs for some nice ones. And
The best meat's in the rum.
well, yeah, we haven't really taken time out for a meal, so it's just going to be throwing MREs at anyone that wants them. Dink,
Well,
dink.
as I recall, based on Rosa's profile, it's like I'd usually liked MREs. No? I just got used to them better than most then.
Back, when she was still military academy,
Yeah.
probably liked them.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fact that Logain is fed her, probably doesn't like them.
Oh, it's changed now, yeah.
They're so convenient. They come with their own straw.
You're supposed to heat them first. You're supposed to pull the tab.
Then it'll charge me money.
What?
It's the only type of tab that he knows about.
Ross, did you need a dangle, dangle, dangle?
Alright, for convenient dramatic timing, I'm going to come out,
Yeah.
go over to my food preserver box, open it up, take out the meals I have prepared, close it, sit down, just like, oh, Logan, you've outdone yourself.
Turn off audio.
Yeah, the Ed Rosa will probably go down to the hold and just keep playing with the bat and ball.
Is Logain putting any study or research or etc. time into anything?
Design.
CA8A?
Yeah. Gonna sing Rocket Man while I do it. But the lyrics are no
Son
son
of mine, yes.
Well, the key to my survival. Just never in much doubt. question was, how? I could keep saying. Trying to find a way out. Things were never easy for me. Peace of mind was hard to find. I needed a place where I could hide. Somewhere I could call mine. Deliberately have the Blue Shadow version. I don't think much about it till I started. Happening all the time. And so on.
Kind of glad we weren't going to get the whole thing, otherwise it'd be like, at the end of it, it'd be like, okay, it's 12, let's good game, people, next week.
The funniest thing is I've still not seen you do this.
Yeah.
You guys get it all the time.
What really gets you is when there suddenly is another holographic copy of Logan that comes.
I can do that. Spend a tech point.
I know, that's the thing.
Spend a tech point. Soon I was living with the fear every day of what might happen that night. I couldn't stand to hear the crying of my mother. And I remember when I swore that would be the last they'd see of me. It just has to fit and it doesn't.
So yeah, you arrive in the system itself.
Back to the cockpit.
Entering the faster system.
Sensor scan.
Already on it. Calculating trajectory of trails.
Just initializing.
I'll carry on with the no son of mine.
Oh no, there we go, it's loaded finally for some reason. Main drive trail goes to 4th planet.
Data on the 4th planet.
Jandaris.
It's like a yellowy looking world, right?
Volcanic.
Oh.
Radius 10,909 kilometers. 39.9 hours day cycle. 2.31 atmospheric pressures.
Oh.
Shit.
Average temperature 64 degrees Celsius. 1.5 G's gravity. No satellites.
Damn.
Further information cannot be gathered until I am within scanning distance.
Widen scan to rest of system. Any artificial satellites, power signatures.
Acknowledged.
I don't like it. It's too quiet.
Space, it's always quite.
Oh no, space is filled with all kinds of things. Random radio transmissions, EM pulses,
Right now I understand.
drives, engine noise. No, I don't like it. They
Does-
know we're coming.
How?
Because everyone is searching. Searching for it. Seeking
Yeah.
seeking it. All their
Someone's
thoughts
coming.
bent on it. They know
There's
someone will
someone's
come
coming.
snooping. And we're the first rabbits into the trap.
Blood packets possible to places lower tech than we expect. Might explain a lack of signals.
And we should look for thermal signatures.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you alright?
Yes, yeah. I'm just a little concerned. This is the first time we've gone into a combat situation. I haven't been behind the controls directly. Reminds me of another time in a human world. Burden of command is a strong one, heavy one. Responsibility for actions you take and those you don't. Deciding who lives, who dies.
Well, that's easy. We live, they die.
It's not always so simple. They have their own designs. We have to have greater cunning, better tactics, and not listen to Lassiter. Son of a bitch.
Who's Lassiter?
Killed my squad. I'll kill you. Don't nail me to the wall again, Mom. No.
Logan.
No.
Logan.
Stop welding me. What? Weld?
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure you don't have to stay on the ship? You don't...
Don't worry about it.
Can you weld a turret?
Are you alright?
Looks at laser.
I give you a surreptitious wink that he can't see.
That's easy. I'm just looking at my welding.
You're also
torch.
looking forward, and I'm sitting in the back of the cockpit area in the command region.
Is it something to do with the bone structure?
Just
This one.
focus on the mission. We'll worry about it afterwards.
Of course.
Because he's already creeped out the women. Now he needs to find a way to creep out Logo.
To be fair, I haven't creeped out to Yellow.
Right, heading towards the planet.
Do you need a roll?
I'm still waiting on my scan results.
It's a fairly standard. Which scans these ones?
Looking for artificial power signatures. And
Oh, she's just scanning away and she'll report
Okay.
if she detects something.
I'll take us closer to the planet. I take it we have like a visual display of those trails.
Oh, would you like the window open as well?
Sure.
No, because you see, this is a Turian ship, so there's no
Yeah.
space view unless you want it to be.
But we have like a display thing for.
Oh yeah, we got all the mod cons. I set this thing up.
So I'll take us in, following a similar trajectory to the trails, but like off to the side. If you sort of get my drift, there's space. There's a lot of to the sides it could possibly be.
Zolo, have you ever heard of a maneuver called a Crazy Ivan?
Crazy Ivan. I don't think I've heard it by that name, but if you explain it, I might have another name for it.
When you cut drive to the engines and rotate the ship 180 degrees on its horizontal axis, so you're facing the rear.
I have never heard of that, but I could do it. What for?
Don't do it. I'm just asking.
Oh, okay.
The point is that currently we only have weapons that fire forward, but we do not need to stop and turn in a conventional manner. This is a Turian tactic. It is. Now.
Because you came up with it.
I saw it in a movie. No, I didn't say that. Allowing us to fire and also direct our primary sensors along any axis we want.
Of course.
The trick is to make sure you are aware of the ship's continued movement so we don't ram into anything.
That would be the primary concern, yes. Definitely avoid in asteroid belts. No, I think I could do it.
Good. Keep it in mind.
I'll buzz Rosa and say we're suit up.
Got it. I got the memo. Oh, just a heads up. Something's wrong with the hot water. It was turning on and off, going cold.
Give me a second. Go up to it. Dunk!
Hey, I'm flying the ship here.
Don't play with that switch.
Why? What is it?
It reroutes power from the ancillary systems such as the water heater into the primary fusel thrust array.
I thought it was something superfluous like that. Obviously, it's important in a scenario where we need it.
Rosa,
Yo.
You can deal with them later.
No, not you, son of a bitch!
Yeah, we hear that from the back of the ship somehow.
Comms are off.
Through the bulkheads.
Since you've done this in the past, I know you sometimes like to analyse the drive trails.
Oh.
Do you want to?
Yes. I'd very much like to see if I can use my ship knowledge to
I'll
learn
do an
anything
assist.
about it.
Because I can from back.
Odds look good.
Oh, it's an 18 on the die. I probably don't need to add anything to that.
You just get to 10 to assist.
What am I actually rolling?
A die. They're these little multi.
No.
Usually it's
What
you got
am I-
ship.
This, yeah,
I know
this,
you got a Quarian ship knowledge bonus thing. Usually, is it mechanics? Yeah, repair. Sorry.
yeah, repair. That's right. I keep reading repair does all of my things.
Yeah.
Very valuable. 36.
What type?
Plus 2.
Just
like a
generic.
like a
38.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think it might be one of these?
a laptop.
Whoa.
Holy shit! It's got. Where you get? Wait, have you been on DeviantArt lately?
I think this was off DeviantArt.
Yeah, there's a There's a DeviantArt page I found that just has tons of like renderings and schematics of Mass Effect style ships for their fucking campaign. I'm
Yeah.
so jealous.
Cool. So what do I know about this class of ship?
Strump class. It's actually a freighter.
Fucking strump orange ship
It's-
bad.
It normally uses that sort of section. I don't know if you saw at the bottom with the multiple. Yeah, for storing and moving a lot of cargo quickly and easily. But it is also armed because it's Krogan, of course.
Yep.
So it's
How
it's
appealing.
more heavily armed than most freighters.
Fucking
Oh.
idiots. Your family could have gotten us like any recordings of the ship that attacked the fighters, and we could have. We're idiots.
Yeah.
This is entirely my fault. I should have been thinking about that sooner.
Well, if we manage to seize it, a Strump class ship would be very useful for the fleet.
News, possibly.
No, they would not have shown
No.
that. Strump.
It's a
Never heard of it.
It's a freighter, though. Of course, it's a Krogan vessel, so it's a freighter.
So it's armed to the teeth and armored like the wazoo.
But still listed a Krogan battleship.
That's good. We also have indications they might have another kind of ship. Did you analyze the second drive trail? I'll give you a hand.
Slightly less good this time. I got a 23.
That's the wrong page.
17. Oh no, 25.
I meet 10.
So we get 28.
28. You think it might be the same type of ship?
Seems like another Strump. It could be some kind of bleed over from the first one, but
From my mercenary days, do the Blood Pack normally run these types of ships?
Imagine they run all kinds of things.
Yeah, they do now and then.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the Blood Pack do run these types of ships too, so.
Do either of you know anything about the tactical capabilities of these ships, their maneuverability? Do you think the Sentinel would be able to take on 2 of them?
Not two.
firepower-wise, it might be a problem. We could certainly outmaneuver them if we got them. I'm imagining because we have a Turian ship. It's kind of agile.
Far better maneuvering than
What about
them.
speed?
You're faster than them, but they have way better armor.
Trish,
Yes, slow game.
when we're on planet, if we make it down that far, and we're away from you, if these ships attempt to engage and damage you, you are to dust off and engage your evasion protocols.
Of course, slow game.
Which means run away until we call you back.
Of course, slow game.
If we were looking to engage them in combat, or forced to, while we were still on ship, we might be able to make some advantage using terrain. If there are asteroids around we could use, or some other thing that we might be able to impact their ability to perceive us, something to hide us, we could strike and escape before they could respond.
Make a knowledge tactics roll. You'll get a slight bonus on this because it is ship related.
Where's no tactics, bruh? 23. What's me bonus?
This class of ship is weakest when attacked from the sides because of its its guns are forward and rear facing, and it doesn't have as much coverage on the sides.
Oh, of course.
Even though they can rotate, so they can cover all areas.
But it takes some
But
time.
it's
Well, they are though. Gorik used to always tell me the flaw in these ships. Depending on, of course, where they've got their guns aimed at the time, it takes them a long time to traverse sideways, and they don't have full coverage on the sides. It might even be possible to fake out an approach from one side, have them turn the guns completely, and then attack from the other side using our maneuverability, and it would take them way too long to respond.
Have you ever heard of a Tokyo drift?
I'm going to say no.
Because you probably haven't, right?
No.
It is a maneuver by which it is similar to a Crazy Ivan, but instead you parallel your ship to their trajectory and turn sideways, 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 sideways,